At the most base fundamental level, a Team Fortress 2 map is two things: a designed play space and a layer of themed aesthetics on top. These two things run deep in every single decision a map maker has to make. The play space is designed to be fun to play in, and the theme is designed to give a location personality and life. There's a great aesthetic tool that exists that goes a long way in allowing a map maker to really give a location a realistic touch. And that tool is the fake door. Fake doors are extremely important and powerful. They are the absolute best at making the facade that is a Team Fortress 2 map seem like a real place. They generate the illusion that more exists outside of what players can see, that there's more to the world than what's rendered on screen. They're powerful because they're simple, easy to make, and cost almost no resources. A door might be only a single rectangle, but that's all that's necessary to make people use their imagination and see what's beyond. It's important to recognize the fake doors in our beloved game with a countdown list. Hey everybody, Dom here, and today we're going to count down the top 10 fake doors in all official Team Fortress 2 maps. The only criteria for this list are that the doors are noteworthy in some way, and that it's possible to talk about them in length. This video is not a joke. This list is in no particular order. Let's begin. Number 10. The fake exit door in Red's final spawn on Control Point Snowplow. This door is spatially coherent. There's a door on the other side, which is logical and reasonable. But the positive aspects of this door are not why it's on this list. The noteworthy thing about this door is that it has an exit sign above it like the other doors in this spawn. The exact same prop. The problem is, those doors are real. Because of this small oversight, this fake door has unintentionally fooled many players. To this day, it's possible to play this map and watch as players rub their bodies against this door to try to exit, before realizing the door is just there for aesthetics. This is the one fake door in the entire game that regularly tricks players into thinking it's real, and that's quite a feat. Number 9. The chain link fence gate at the back of Blue's first spawn on Control Point Egypt. Now you may be thinking, fences aren't doors. This one is, as it fits the definition of a door. A door is a hinged, sliding or revolving barrier at the entrance of a building, room, or vehicle. This fence gate blocks the entrance to a building and is on a hinge, therefore it's a door. This door plays a role in the theme of the map. On Egypt, the blue team acts as invaders, capturing control points along their journey to the gold at the very end of the map. How did it all start? It started with them traveling through the desert to reach the gates, and then use the gates to get into their first spawn room. It is not necessary to the gameplay experience of the map to have an explanation of how Blue got to their original spawns, but the map makers put one anyways, and we appreciate it. A little bit of world building is always good. Number 8. The even more private door in the room with the large window and truck near Red spawn on King of the Hill High Pass. This map has many interesting and humorous fake doors. There are the doors near the control point with heart-shaped cutouts. They seem to be closets with sinks inside. Next to a door on Blue's side that says private is a door with the word pirate written. Lastly, there are doors with the names of the map's developers on them. Out of all these doors, the most interesting and funny one is the one that says even more private next to the door that says private. It's a small simple joke, but it's great. Perhaps it's a meta joke commenting on the overusage of these kind of restricted area fake doors in Team Fortress 2. Maybe it's commenting on the absurdity that the only thing keeping the crazy mercenaries running around from entering restricted areas are signs. Regardless, it's a good joke, and it makes this one specific fake door take the spot on the list. Number 7. The secret door up the stairs near the back of both spawn rooms on King of the Hill Lakeside. Unlike other entries on this list, this door exists on both sides of a symmetrical map, so they're both counted. Near the back of the spawn rooms is a door disguised as a rock wall with hieroglyphics. What reveals the slab of rock to actually be a secret door is that there are muddy footprints leading underneath it. Additionally, there's a secret switch near the door, hidden behind a fake limestone block. Presumably, this switch opens the door. There are boarded up windows in the spawn rooms that can be seen through. They show what's in the room behind the secret door. That being old computer equipment, metal cabinets, and another door. This fake door is the focal point of a fun bit of map theming. It's only through observation and small assumptions on the part of players that it's even apparent that it exists. And that's interesting. Players looking at clues to see that there's even a door here? That's cool. Number 6. The metal door is at the top of the ramps in the central area of Control Point Granary. This is another door that's mirrored on the other side of a symmetrical map. For this list, both doors are counted as one. At the end of two catwalks in the middle of the map are these completely ordinary doors. The doors themselves aren't very exciting. They're a pretty boring metal door that can be found very commonly in Team Fortress 2. What's interesting is their function. They act as a thematic reason for the ramps around the central control point to exist. If these doors didn't exist, then there would be no logical reason for these ramps to exist. In terms of gameplay, the ramps exist so that players can attack the central area with a height advantage and jump into the central shipping containers. That's only a gameplay explanation for their existence. If the doors didn't exist, the ramps would lead to nowhere. They wouldn't have a function for the imaginary workers that work at the granary facility. These fake metal doors are on this list because they're special in that they have a function other than aesthetics. They act as perfect justification for paths existing that wouldn't make sense otherwise. Fake doors truly are powerful things. Number 5. The open shutter door with the number 034 on blue side near the center of the map Control Point Gully Wash. This map is full of small jokes and references. There are the hidden hats, a hidden frog, and other interesting things like the crashed trains in the distance, and a disguised spy winning an Employee of the Month award. Clearly the developers of the map cared about small details and funny jokes. With that in mind, a door displaying the number 34 could be a reference. Maybe this door is a reference to Rule 34 on the internet, a meme/observation of a phenomenon that if something exists, people will make pornography of it. This is the perfect number reference. If a number like 69 or 420 was used instead, it would be too obvious, so the developer opted to go with a more subtle joke. Maybe even thinking no one would catch it. Anyways, to summarize, this fake door is on this list because it may be part of a lewd joke. I dubbed this door Porn Door, and will never look at it the same way ever again. Number 4. The severely barred off door on red side near the center of the map, Pastime Brickyard. On Brickyard there's a door that's extremely locked down. It leads to the secret room full of candles and furniture that's used for the achievement Tuning Marasmus's multi-dimensional television. In game lore, the room is some sort of hideout for Marasmus the Wizard. The room can be entered in normal gameplay, but the door itself is never used. It's accessed by using 2 teleporters in both team spawn rooms, accessible after completing an obscure task. But forget about that for now, it's not relevant to the door. The fake door is very thematic. It shows that Marasmus really didn't want anyone inside. It's sealed up in a comically over-exaggerated way. The outside of the door has 2 metal reinforcements on the sides. There are 2 layers of metal beams across the door. The top layer has 3 signs reading, Danger, Do Not Enter, Danger, Keep Out, and Danger, Hazardous. The inner layer is made up of 3 metal bars, with the middle one broken in half. The door itself has a sign reading, Keep Out. On the inside of the door, there's a padlock on the handle, and a metal bar across the middle. Lastly, the door is barricaded with a crate, a table, and a pallet. Nothing is getting through this door. It is totally locked down. Another aspect of this door that isn't very obvious is that it acts as an incentive for players to search for clues in order to get into the secret room. It acts as a sort of bait for players. It's sealed so well that it challenges players to get past it. There must be something worthwhile behind a door this sealed up. And arguably there is. Well, it depends on how much a player values the hat that's given for doing the achievement. It's kind of ugly. The door exists to intrigue players into solving a mystery in order to get into a secret room. And it does that task very well. Number 3. The Watergate in the center of the map, Player Destruction Watergate. Now you may be thinking, oh, the thing in the middle of Watergate is called a Watergate. I thought the map was named after the Nixon scandal involving spies and government secrets, and so the map is based on aliens and government secrets. Or maybe that's not really a common misconception. Now you might also be thinking, is a Watergate a door? Can a large human-made thin rectangular prison-shaped object meant to separate 2 areas that can be opened with a mechanical sliding hinge to let people and objects through be considered a door? Yes. It meets a lot of the requirements to be considered one, so it counts. It's big, interesting, the focal point of the area it occupies, and unique within the world of Team Fortress 2. No other official map in the game is named after a fake door. That's why the Watergate on Watergate takes the spot on the list. Some fun additional information. What a Watergate does is open and close to allow the passage of water. Often they're used in locks, for boats to traverse with areas with differing water levels. In the case of this map, the Watergate doesn't seem to be doing much at the moment, as the water level on the inside and on the outside is the same. Number 2. The Outhouse door on the hill, near the end of the second stage of Payload Gold Rush. Surprisingly, places to urinate and defecate in the world of Team Fortress 2 are extremely rare. Maybe the mercenaries don't do those sort of things. They also never blink, so it could just be that their physiology is not very comparable to real humans. A more reasonable explanation is that the game's developers prioritized a fun cartoony aesthetic over accuracy to recreate reality, so questions such as, where did the classes go to poop, were never really important. The door itself is made up of boards of wood. The upper section of the door has a crescent moon design. The door is open at about a 20-degree angle and is partially stuck into the ground. One strange thing about this outhouse is that there's a difficult to see, but visible smoke coming out of its chimney. Maybe it smells really bad in there. Ew. Number 1. 3 separate situations on Man vs. Machine, Coal Town. For some strange reason, interesting fake doors are very abundant on Coal Town. Rather than take up 3 spots on the list, all 3 are grouped together here at the number 1 spot. The first interesting fake door on Coal Town is a 2 bathroom / washroom / laboratory / restroom doors in the Man Mining Co. Ale House building. There are 2 fake doors next to each other with adjacent signs. The right sign is a simplified silhouette of a gentleman, while the left sign is a simplified silhouette of a gentleman with a top hat and a mustache. This is just a fun, small visual joke, possibly making reference to how rare women are in the world of Team Fortress 2. Or maybe it isn't a joke at all. It could just be the workers of the coal mines have their own room, and the staff running the mines have their own room. Maybe these signs were more recently installed. Coal Town has been repurposed into a sort of historical tourist location, so it could just be that the toilet rooms are separated into richer and poorer guests. In any case, the words closed are written on them, so they're probably out of order. Wow, it's amazing how much speculation can be made over the tiniest details in Team Fortress 2. The second interesting fake door on Coal Town is the door to the floor hatch in the Salt Rock building in the center of the map. The door is open, leaning against a wall, revealing a hatch with a keep out sign. This small bit of theming goes a long way. It's possible to speculate on what could be behind the hatch. A hatch in the floor suggests a secret entrance to some sort of underground bunker. Maybe Coal Town is a facade. There could be a massive hidden facility underground besides the mines, and that could be the reason why the robots are so determined to blow it up. The third interesting fake door is probably the freakiest door in the entire game on a conceptual level. Between the 2 spawn rooms, there's a platform with gallows, a wooden structure meant to be used to publicly execute people. The way gallows work is, a rope would be tied to a person's neck and then pulled over the top or tied to the wooden frame. Then a trapdoor would open beneath the person, causing them to fall and die as a result of neck injury. The fake door that takes the spot on the list is the trapdoor in the floor of the gallows. Truly a freaky, frightening type of door. Interestingly, just in case it wasn't obvious this structure was gallows, the developers helpfully placed coffins nearby. Wow, Valve. That's pretty dark. And that was the list of the top 10 fake doors in Team Fortress 2. It's unbelievable that a game can have so much depth to it that it's possible to construct a list of a specific small type of background aesthetic element, such as fake doors. Team Fortress 2 truly is a unique game. This list was fun to make. At the start of the project, people criticized the idea. They claimed that Team Fortress 2 must be starved for content if content creators are forced to make videos about things like fake doors. To those people I say, don't be such a pessimist. I made this video and this list because it was a wacky, fun, stupid idea, and I wanted to see if I could do it. Not because there aren't thousands of other things in Team Fortress 2 I could have made a video about. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have a favorite fake door in Team Fortress 2, or any ideas for other fake doors that could have made this list, post them in the comments for everyone to see. Thanks for watching. Au revoir. Hey, it's the reference you've been waiting all video for! Get on down to Real Fake Doors, that's us!